Alright, we back, yo. You already know we do the shout outs at the end of the video now. Make sure y'all watch it to the end of the video, see if I'm shouting y'all out. If y'all new to the channel, let me know where y'all watching from in the comments. Every video we do a shout out to the people and where they watching from. As you can see, New York looking lovely right now. It's sunny, Manhattan looking nice. I want to know how dope it is where you at, how it's looking. Now, let's get into it real quick. So, my man Harry O UK, we gonna shout him out real quick. He basically, after I left live, he hit my IG and he was just like, yo, I really rock with your movement, man. I like what you're trying to do. It was crazy because a lot of Americans don't look at us how you look at us. And I was like, what you mean? It's like the music, you know, they look at us like, you know, he just said a whole bunch of stereotypes that I don't see while I'm out here. So we was going back and forth on it because my argument is, yo, I'm here. I don't see it. You know what I mean? So I don't know where y'all getting this perception of us looking at, you know, you guys like this. So he basically sent me a video and he basically was like, yo, check this out. Do a reaction to it. It'll be dope too. So the video is Charlamagne and I guess a guy named Andrew Schulz. Pretty much it says the future UK rap. Now what I do know is Charlamagne shows the UK mad love. I done seen, you know, he done did interviews with Michael Dapper. You know what I mean? He put Michael Dapper on like a big, you know, a big platform when Michael Dapper was kind of growing a little bit. And you know, I know he rocked with Stormzy heavy, so I can't really see them saying anything too funny. I don't know Andrew Schulz, but we're going to get into this real quick. It's the future of rap. Let's see what he's talking about.
Thanks. So.
You know what I'm saying?
I think there might be.
Huh?
No.
Whose speech?
We don't want the speech. We don't care.
Who gave a speech?
Nobody wants to hear any of that.
My thing is this.
However they talk.
I like the fact that they
I want you to put the speech in Stormzy's accent.
It's the same thing.
No, dude, British rap? Come on.
I love British rap. Stormzy get busy, bro.
Stop it.
I promise you.
See, for now, this could just be for, you know, they probably go back and forth a lot. I guess this is probably like they show they got. So I don't know if they go back and forth. I'm gonna keep it going though because I feel like this is where it's about to start heating up. Let's see what they talking about.
You relax. You know what I could do to
Stormzy
British rap?
and Black Dave get busy. Now,
Black Dave, Charlamagne, funny. Yeah, nah. Shout out Dave, man. He talking about the song Black, you know, so he put it, you know, shout out Charlamagne even for shouting out Dave too, because Dave don't get a lot of love in America. Even though he said the name wrong, but you know, he's saying Black Dave because the song Dave got this black, that's a dope song. But let's keep it going.
I will admit, those are the... But I used to like Crepton Conan. They had one song that I liked.
Yo, they're going to kill you for how you pronounce this guy's name. Every time you try to say...
It's a group. It's a group.
Son, every time you try to say...
Hold on, let me make
every
sure.
time you try to say whatever the fuck they are.
What is he talking... Crepton Conan, that's their name. What is he talking about?
It's Crepton Conan.
No.
Here's what Brother Leonard is saying.
Brother
It
Leonard.
is. Crepton Conan.
How you pronounce it?
Crept, K-R-E-P-T and K-O-N-A-N. Crepton Conan.
All right.
Yeah, but Crepton Conan.
All right.
They had a song that I liked, but I actually really enjoy Black Dave and Stormzy's music. Like
Black Dave is funny, yo. That's a funny name, Black Dave. Shout out Dave.
they make good ass records. The diss records that Stormzy did to Wiley, Disappointed and Still Disappointed, I really fuck with those records. And I really fuck with Audacity off Stormzy's latest album.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You like it?
Oh, you little ashy youths. Little ashy youths get around me.
Here's the thing.
See, what I do like about what he's doing though, he is putting it on a platform in America where a lot of people don't put it on a platform and say they rock with it. So I rock with that right there. I don't know what my man deal is right here. He probably just genuinely don't mess with it. You know what I mean? Or he probably do a little banter with Charlamagne back and forth a lot on the show. I'm not sure, but I do like that he's putting it because Charlamagne do have a big enough fan base that some people will go check it out. Now, I don't know if they're going to find Black Dave, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But they'll definitely find Dave. But yeah, let's keep it going.
First of all, he wore the coolest shit. He like headlined Glastonbury. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. And he wore like a...
Stab-proof vest.
He what?
Stab-proof vest.
It was like a stab-proof vest, but
Inspired
it was...
by Jay-Z.
Right, which is adorable because they don't have guns. So.
See, I don't know if he's trying to be... See, and this is the thing. This is what bothers me. See, I go to the UK, right? I go to London a lot. And I don't need people that's going public saying stuff like this, you know what I mean? To affect all the Americans that's really going there to really rock with it. Because, for one, the UK has guns. You know what I mean? There's guns in the UK. Don't get it twisted. But you can't, you know, the penalty is real high. So, yeah, you can get stabbed up, too. And stabbing, like I was having a conversation with my man, that's even, to me, it's harder Like, it take more heart to walk up on somebody and stab them than to shoot them from a distance, because that's kind of combat. You know what I mean? That's physical combat. But the point is, I hope when people watch this from London, they don't think this is like he represents America. You know what I mean? Like the average American thinks like that. Now, I don't know how people think before they travel, and my thing is this too. If he's on a show with Charlamagne, I know he travels. You know what I mean? And I know he has international guests. So I just feel like his knowledge should be a little better on it. And they definitely got guns out there, real talk.
So it has to be like knives they're worried about. Yeah. But it was like the British flag was on it, but like dark. It was sick, and everybody seems to really ride with this guy's story. So I don't know his music.
Number one album in the UK. Right
really?
Now. Number one.
Okay, I'm on it this week. I'm gonna start listening.
And you know, and the TO thing about the.
So this came out January 23rd, 2020. I'm curious to hear after he listened. You know what I mean? What's his perception on it?
People.
Yeah.
His album went number one on his 4th week.
So
that means that it grew. Well, you know, it debuted at like number 2.
And they just kept building.
Yeah, and by the 4th week, he was number one album in the UK.
You love to see it.
Yep.
All right, so I get into it. But there is something about UK rap for me that is like so jolty. It's like they haven't paved the roads.
I couldn't get past the accent.
Say again?
I couldn't get past the accent.
I don't even mind the accent, but like it's
Yo, you know something else? I like when people say certain things, if they give examples. Like if they say, I'm talking about this person in particular, you know what I mean? Because to me, like I said, first of all, the UK is huge, right? There's artists that sound so different. Like H doesn't sound anything like Stormzy. Stormzy doesn't sound anything like Kano. Kano don't sound anything like, Rimsey. Like, so the point I'm making with it is like, I hate when people make these general statements and they, pinpoint what you're talking about, like who you're talking about. Maybe that artist you're talking about just is an artist that raps like that. You know what I mean?
It sounds like someone making fun of an Asian.
That's why you got to listen to Stormzy. Stormzy
why? Because he flows on it. I need that. That's what I need from a.
He can flow. He flows.
Look sharp.
No, Stormzy flows.
Remember that's a fix up. Look sharp.
I couldn't have this conversation, yo. I couldn't be in this room right now. I couldn't be having this conversation. See, Charlamagne got patience, or like I said, I don't know the show, how the dynamic of the show is to know if this is just. Some shows, it's kind of like Complex, you know what I mean? When Joe was on Complex, Joe was supposed to, like, butt heads, you know what I mean? So that was, like, the dynamic of the show. So I don't know if that's what this is, or if he's just being serious. I'm not 100%.
Stormzy flows.
Doesn't it sound like Kim Jong-un is telling you how to dress or something? Fix up, look sharp!
And for the record, he don't represent Americans how Americans think of the UK, period. Like, this is not like at all. You know what I mean? I don't know one person on my phone that had the same perception that he does.
Hold on. I'm going to play.
Right face side of hair.
Let me play Stormzy Audacity.
Put on gray suit.
Hold
it's
on.
Just too much.
I'm going to let you hear the first few bars.
Yeah, let me. I need some.
Because he's
like,
rapping.
Do they have a future out there? Can we get.
They don't got no future.
You niggas audacious.
Why? How does he say it? Hold on.
Yo.
Okay, here we go.
I roll out with no cash on me. Calm now with no mash on me. Stay away
Okay.
from these
Ashy
youths. So they come around and get ash on me. That's 5,000 capacity.
All right, it's getting sharp.
Capacity, then spread that over the UK and then add it up and get back to me.
All right, stop.
He didn't even let the whole song drop yet.
Wait till the beat drop.
It's sick.
Oh, wait till that beat drop though.
You're good enough to be clashing me. Oh, please stop harassing me. Charge me up and put gas in me. Them little fish wanna try ting. Oh man, the audacity. I got birds in my inbox telling me eyes. Living on the edge to the end of our lives.
Hey.
Full of sheepskin telling me lies.
Now, is this beat grime or whatever that is?
If I'm not mistaken, he did tell me that Audacity would be considered grime. Now,
And
UK,
that's
if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
correct me, but I do remember Stormzy telling me Audacity would be considered grime.
But I like that they have their own version
of music.
that they're, kind of folding into these other parts of like typical rap. I think it's awesome.
I love London,
authentic,
man.
cool. That point, you know how in the beginning it was nice and was calm, we could do it?
Yeah.
And then everyone, right?
Yeah.
It came out a little,
Yeah.
Why can't it just be like Audacity?
That's not how
see how beautiful,
That's not how they talk,
Audacity.
though.
Say, what?
They use proper English.
Proper English is not how you speak to me.
I'm kind of mad my man sent me this video now. I'm kind of mad. I'm over here watching this like, I shouldn't even be. Yeah, this is, like I said, I would get irritated in this room, but I love to be in this room because, man, I would love to have this debate with an American that thinks like this. You know what I mean? I love to have that debate. Like, I love to, like, man, people go see this. All this, it just shows like knowledge. First of all, like somebody said something real to me. They was like, how do we talk about the UK, like their language, and like we speak English on behalf of them? You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I get it. We're used to where we from, but we can't speak down on how British people speak English because we're like, this is from them. You get what I'm saying? Like, we are speaking English because of them. So if anything, it would be the other way around. So, you know, when I hear, I don't know, it just make me feel like, I don't know, I'm just glad I'm somebody that actually got to get on a plane, and I enjoy getting on the plane and enjoy learning different things. And because when I see certain things, I forget. Sometimes I think everybody like me. Sometimes I think everybody like get on a plane to the net. Like, I would think the average person that lives in New York than been to London, just because it's like, it's just a trip you'll take. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody's in LA, it's probably a long trip, but from New York, it's a quick trip. It's basically the same distance to LA. You know what I mean? So I would think somebody would want to go on that end of the water. You know what I mean? But I don't know. This is wild though. This is wild. I'm surprised they don't got mad views on this and people didn't kill this. You know what I mean? I didn't even read the comments, but I could imagine somebody from the UK watching this like, yo, what are you talking about? But Charlamagne is defending, and he is like, you know, but it's good ratings, man. I don't know. They probably know what they doing. You know what I mean?
You sound like an African warlord.
What are you talking about?
That's what it sounds like.
The world would be boring.
We will take all the diamonds.
The world would be boring if everybody sounded the same. Like, that's what makes people distinct. I love it. I actually like it.
Say what?
I like it. I love it.
I'm just saying, for me, I can't relax to it. Like, I can't go to bed. Hey, I just want to listen to a little Michael Bublé. You listen to Michael Bublé, you fall asleep. Hey, I want to go to sleep right before I go. Oh, I'm wide up.
Well, it depends what song.
Should we go work out? Let's get a workout in.
It depends what song you listen to, though.
Say again?
Depends what song you listen to.
So, give me the example of the UK, like, smooth.
Let me give you a smooth.
Future, perfect example.
See, it's something else. He's asking some. Charlamagne don't know enough about, you know, the different artists in the UK for him even to be asking Charlamagne right now. Like, even on that point he's trying to make, it's mad people you can put on. If you want, you can put Slow Time on for him if you want something to fall. Why do you even want to put this to fall asleep to anyway? You know what I mean? Like, who listens to rap to fall asleep anyway?
Example. We were talking about this weekend, right? Future.
Who listens to
I don't know a single word that he raps. I don't know a single one, but I feel like I know every single one. It's nice, melodic. Whoa.
Oh, this is a good one.
Whoa. Whoa.
This is called Lessons.
What is it? 100 grand on a pinky ring. Something, word I can't say, little bitch. Whoa. That's fire. See how comforting that is?
That shit makes you sleep?
Oh, I want to go to bed.
You must be on the same drugs
Whisper
that Future's on.
me to bed, Future.
You must be on them Percocets.
Percocets.
Do perks make you sleep?
100 grand on a pinky ring, little bitch. Whoa. That shit is hot. I don't even know if that's the line.
Here you go, listen.
Okay.
I hate you back, you know, lately I've had some busy ones.
Ooh.
I've been getting this money just on my Lizzie ones.
Ooh.
We're acting like children, it's so pathetic. I was trying to reach out for ages, I need my credit. There's a couple lines in our script I think we should edit. Why you got a bitch all the time, just read my message.
Love it.
Shit. Fucking hell, I'm such a handful. On one hand I'm pissed, but on the other hand I'm thankful.
Stormzy dope.
Yo. You know, he's fire. He can spit.
Stormzy dope. Like,
it's just a certain mood that you got to be, you have to be like off-road.
What I say, my man, what's his name? Andrew Schulz. What I say about him is he probably just needs to listen to more. He just has to listen to more. You know what I mean? Probably the songs that he's getting, that he's running into, is just not for him. But we talking about so many artists out there that, yo, there's definitely songs for you with someone that's an English artist. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, he throws on another Stormzy track, Charlamagne, and he's saying he liked this one. So maybe it's just the song, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just the songs that he's just representing what he's hearing, you know what I mean? He's not really rocking with. But let's just keep seeing what they talking about.
If you're driving and then the pavement is a little fucked up.
Cobblestone Road.
Cobblestone Road.
They make music for Cobblestone Road.
Cobblestone Road. Cobblestone Road.
If you ever been to Orlando, it's a lot of Cobblestone Road.
That's it. You're in a horse and carriage on a cobblestone road, okay? You just picked up Cinderella. You're going to the ball. Put on the Stormzy, you're good to go. Am I wrong? We have until 12 o'clock. All right, I'll have you back by 12 o'clock before you turn into a pumpkin.
This guy.
Charlamagne looked kind of irritated himself, though. He kind of giving off that vibe like he kind of irritated himself, though.
Where is your heel?
You gonna get stabbed next time you go to London.
Say what?
You gonna get stabbed.
I'm coming through Stormzy vest.
Yo, man, you know I need to know what y'all think about this joint, man. Shout out, what's Charlamagne and Andrew. You know, no disrespect to none of them. If I said anything, I'm not rocking with how my man feel with nothing. I'm gonna say that from the jump. Charlamagne, I like his stance on it. You can see Charlamagne, he want to learn a little more. You can see he know a little something. People know him. Charlamagne has a big platform too, and he shows love on the platform. Like I said, I done seen him. He had a dope interview with Michael Dapper. You know what I mean? That was a dope interview. I like that interview. He got mad at interviews with Stormzy. I'm not sure if I seen him on an interview with Kano yet, but you know, I like that he's showing. Even he showed Dave love too, even though he called him Black Dave. Shout out to Dave. You know what I mean? But other than that, I need to know what y'all think about it. What y'all think about what my man right there was saying. What y'all think about what Charlamagne was saying. What y'all think about what I was saying. And other than that, I do want y'all to know now, America, if y'all hear people that's thinking on that level, that doesn't mean the whole America thinks like that. You know what I mean? You probably got your few people that think certain ways, but that all just come from, you know, people just need to be enlightened. Certain people, like I said, I sit down with dude right there, he won't look at it like that. Because see, I'm American, so I know what he listens to. I know what he's around. And I can play everything from out there too. You know what I mean? I can sit down with him like, yo, look, all right, so you feel like that about this? All right, look. Maybe these ain't the artists you like. Maybe you need to listen to these artists right here. You know what I mean? Let me throw Lil Sims on for you. You want something to fall asleep to? Let me throw Lil Sims on. I throw Lil Sims on, you'll feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want something to cuddle in the fetal position. I don't know. But other than that, man, I'm going to see y'all on the next one. All right? Peace.